Always up to something, aren't they? Always come and check you out. Always inquisitive, sociable, curious. Curious animals. Chickens. Hens. The darlings. Come on, my darlings. Hey, darlings. What have we got there? We've got yellow. We've got green. That's Speedy. We've got pink. Oh, pink. Yeah, good girl. And over there we've got Marge, who is the matriarch, who's red, and blue in the middle, and purple, who's Mia. And they're all related. Sisters, cousins, and we've got on okay. This is the first snow. I let them out the other day in the snow. Took the children to school, come back, and they were kicking about for a while, but later on I went out to put them away, and they all huddled just inside the door of the coop. And chickens either are in or they're out. If they're in, they're laying eggs, or they're roosting because it's dark, the light's gone, and they're going to bed, watching TV, catching up on the soaps and that. Or they're out and they're foraging and mooching about. So I've let them out now, and what they're waiting for is their porridge, because I give them porridge when it's cold, and they've realised they're not getting that, so they're, I suppose, wondering what they can eat, and scraping that cold snow around trying to dig underneath. They would do that if you didn't give them any food, but these lot know that I'm going to feed them, so they're not bothering. Well, I'd like to see what they've done in the wild, as it were, and how they'd feed themselves this time of year. Hey, who's that? What are you doing? Want something to eat? Good girl. Good girl. What do you want? You want something? You want some of this porridge? Come on in. Come on, darlings. Come on, darlings. Come on, darlings. Oh, the others are slow going. Out of just curiosity, they're coming over to see what's going on. As soon as they realise that's food there, they're on it. Oh, when I got them, they were 17 weeks old, and there's the argument of whether you cut their flight feathers to stop them flying. They can't actually fly any real length. They only fly up sort of, I don't know, 4 or 5 foot for a short distance, a few metres. But it's enough for them to have got over these 4-foot fences. So I didn't have the bigger fencing then, so I decided to cut their feathers to stop them flying. And once they know that their feathers have been cut and they can't fly, they don't even attempt to, really. But I think it mucks up their... What people don't realise is that if a chicken gets up onto something of height, when it wants to get down, although it won't fly, it will glide, and it will use those wings to glide themselves. Now you cut one side and it unbalances them, and they lose that confidence in themselves to be able to get down. And I've noticed now where the feathers are growing back or whatever, that they're using flight a lot more, and it gives them, I believe, well I know, the odd chance that if a fox was to get in here, they could at least fly up onto something for just a second, or have confidence in the ability that they will at least try and flap away and fly up, rather than if they know they can't do that by cutting their feathers, their flight feathers, then they won't. They will just run around and be picked off by the fox. So I've got these bigger fences now, builders fencing. They can't fly over that, and it adds as well as a bit of protection from a fox. It's not as easy to get over there to him, but he can. So it's about odds, so that's what I'm going to do. So they're tucking into their cereal, their porridge. This time of year, and because this place has been picked dry of bits and pieces in the ground over the summer and everything, it has still got a lot of their nutrients and the stones that they need. But you can also crush up their own eggshells, bake them in the oven, dry them out and crush them, and put that with porridge. And that's what I've been doing, because they collect stones, forage for stones, and that is what makes the eggshells, contributes to the makeup of the eggshell. If they haven't got that, then obviously you get eggs that have got soft shells. Sometimes you will get them, just the fluke one. But they love the summer, with good weather. Chickens are in their elements. Alright, Marge. Marge is the chief hen. She's always shown more intelligence than the others, and they do a funny little thing where the last one checks that the others are in when they roost, and they do calls, and they're sort of making sure everyone's in. And Marge has always shown an early interest in doing that, although they have taken it in turns, and they do get on quite peacefully. But she's not the violent in charge. It's out of, I think it's out of love, you know, that they all know. Until you've had chickens, you don't realise what they're like. They're not dirty, vicious, smelly, stupid animals. They're very interesting. One of the best things I've ever done was get chickens, as well as the example that it gives to my children and the variety in their childhood. It has a lot of plus points, of which I'm very proud of. Simple things. 6 chickens in your garden, easy to keep. You sell the eggs, it pays for their feed, their bedding and everything. You just got to go out and feed them, spend a bit of time with them. But there's 6 of them. They're quite happy on their own, you know, they're cleaning each other there. They're quite happy. Happy chickens. Happy chickens make happy eggs. Happy eggs feeds the chickens. Simple. Say bye.